All right, everyone. Welcome to Martinsville Speedway here tonight. Welcome. And the season finale for the WOSCRL Stars and Stripes Series. All of it comes down tonight. One race to decide who's going to walk away with the championship. Two drivers, Luke G. Duran and Brian Underwood. Underwood looking for an 8th or better here tonight to walk out of Martinsville, Virginia as your WOSCRL Stars and Stripes champion here. But right now it's Luke G. Duran, fastest in practice. Now, that being said, Brian Underwood playing the odds game here tonight. All he has to do, come out to here 8th or better, and it does not matter what Duran does here tonight. He would be your champion at the end of 250 laps. But that's going to be the race to watch all night long. Who does what over what period of time? That is going to be the question. As Checkered is out on practice here tonight. We are ready for qualifying. 250 laps here is to make up the distance here tonight. 5 minutes of qualifying going to be your distance here. Here we go. 5 minutes to get a good start here tonight for the WOSCRL Stars and Stripes Series. We are ready to go as we get ready to fire this thing off and go for 250 laps here tonight. Everybody ready? There's 55 Nicholas Balicki out there. Tristan on track one more time here tonight. Duran. Remember, it's Duran right there. Luke G. He's going to have to perform here tonight, get most laps led, try to make this as easy on himself as possible, and hope, beyond hope, that his championship competitor has a problem in Brian Underwood. And remember, it was Luke G with the most wins on the season, but he missed a race, and by doing that, pretty much put himself behind the 8 ball and kind of got himself where he's at right now at Martinsville. If he had not missed that race, it would have been an epidemic for him. He would have got it done, but now it opened up the door for Underwood. Now, all Underwood's got to do in this number 77 machine tonight is not have Jurassic failure in that car, and he should be all right. But Brandon Shirley, top of the board. Lawrence Shaganowski right there. Bruce Pearson, Luke G. Duran qualifying 2nd here tonight. Now 3rd for Luke. Brandon Shirley, top of the board, 20.1. Luke G. Duran right here in the 4. Got the wall out of turn 4 that time a little bit, but he is going to put it P2, and again, Underwood P5, exactly in the middle of the pack, but hey, that's good enough, right? Keep that number, P8 in mind. P8, it doesn't matter anything of nothing that happens around him. It doesn't matter how many laps Luke leads, don't matter how many laps he leads. It's going to be his championship P8 or above. He gets back tonight, 10th, 11th. Well, there's some scenarios there that we would have to look at to play out over the long term of this race if he gets back in there. But again, Brandon Shirley on top of the board. Thank you to Next Level Racing. What are your wraps? Everybody that made this possible this season. We're going to go one more time here tonight for 250 laps. Ending at my favorite racetrack personally, Martinsville, Virginia. Plays host to this season-ending race for the WOSCRL Stars and Stripes Series as we get ready to go racing here tonight. And again, it's Brandon out front. Jim Foskett, Allen right there, back there as well. Great qualifying effort. And there's a lot of cars out here trying to get a win, and you got to think about that. They could play dividends in this playoffs. And what happens here tonight, remember, there is no fast repairs in this series, and this series does have that new damage model. So you get in trouble early, that could be it for your hopes at either winning this race or the championship. So right now, 117 left on the board. Brandon Shirley, top of the board. And you've got to be nervous if you're any of these guys here tonight. Looking for the win and the championship for two of them. It's just so much that these guys have to be worried and concerned about here tonight. So with 53 seconds left, are you guys ready for 250 laps at Martinsville? I know I am. Looking forward to doing this one final time for you guys. Thank you for a great season. And let's see. We can get some people down here to talk to possibly, maybe, 30 seconds remaining in qualifying. We're pretty much done with qualifying here tonight. All that stands from now into our answer is 250 laps around Martinsville. The paperclip. Man, oh man, this is going to be fun here tonight. Oh, all right. Everybody take a deep breath because we are ready to go end this season. And we will get ready to take a look at your starting lineup here in just a moment. So here is your starting lineup for the season finale from Martinsville, Virginia. Row number 1, Brandon Shirley, Luke G. Duran on his outside. Row number 2, Lawrence Allen Wilson. Row number 3, Bruce Pearson, Brian Underwood. Row number 4, Jacob Hubry and Mr. Nicholas Buicki. Row number 5, Benjamin Shelton, Michael Bussell. Row number 6, Skylar Grissom and Tristan Ferris. And row number 7, Jim Foskett and Mr. Josh Gwynn. And there we go. Wow. Are about to find out who is going to come out of here with a championship in their grasp. And we will get ready to go here. Field lined up right there. You see them behind the iRacing pace car on the front straightaway here at Martinsville. Ready to go racing. 250 laps around the paperclip to figure this one out here tonight. Man, oh man. The nerves inside these race cars as you get ready to go. Knowing what's in front of you is 250 miles or 250 laps of beating and banging action around the paperclip to determine the champion. Nerves, that's a big understatement. Anything can happen here tonight at the paperclip. You get turned around the end of the corner, back it up in the fence, hurt that suspension. You're on pit road and your night could be over. Ubry right there as well. Don't want to get a lap down here and get yourself in trouble. What about Nicholas Buicki? The 4 machine, he has to be on attack mode all night long. Luke G. Duran, you got to think about his situation. Saving something is not going to help him come out of here with a title. He is just going to have to be attack all race long. And it looks like our pole sitter did not load in. So that's going to move that inside line up. We're going to see. And let's see. Where is Underwood? Underwood loaded in. But it was Shirley there in the 85 who did not load in. So that moves the 9 up to the front row alongside Luke G. Duran. There you go. That inside line going to move up here as we get ready to go racing. Vision now has to be for the 4 car. How quickly can you get out there and lead laps and start putting it together? Here we go, coming to green this time by. 1 lap to go here at Martinsville Speedway till we go green flag racing here tonight. comes to green. Luke G. Durant and Lawrence Shaganowski. Your front row. The season finale for the WOSCRL Stars and Stripes Series is green here tonight from Martinsville. He right there on the outside already trying to hang on to P2 on this start. Luke doing a great job. He'll hang on back there in second as they come to 3 and 4 to complete lap number 1. Everybody searching for the inside lane. Underwood back to 6 now early on, trying to get in line in front of Benjamin. Can't do it. He's going to go in there deep, a little out of shape. He'll slide back to 7th, now 8th. Down the back straightaway they go now, right now. Neither one of the two championship contenders has led a lap as of yet. But it's Underwood sliding backwards right now. Lawrence Shaganowski leads. Luke G. Durant tracing him down. Right now, Luke G. right there, Bruce Pearson. Allen right there, Underwood back there in the pack. There's the 21 up high. He's going to let Underwood back by. There goes Underwood back to 6. Great job by Underwood here. Again, I feel like he is doing exactly what he's got to do here early in the going, and that's just take care of that race car and understand that what you're doing here is just taking care of the machine and get it to the end in one piece. Lawrence out front still leads 5 of 250 complete. And now all over the back, putting pressure there on Lawrence. Got to think about it from his point of view. He needs to go get laps led, get the most laps led if he can, any points possible to put himself in that championship hunt. That's going to be his whole philosophy here tonight. Be aggressive, holding back doesn't earn you anything here tonight. He's got to get to the back bumper of Lawrence and get to the lead as quick as possible. Get that bonus point for leading the lap. Get the bonus points for leading the most laps. If you're Underwood, you sat right there in the position you're in 6th. Well, it doesn't matter, right? He slid in right where he needs to be in that 6th spot. Right on that cut of P8 that would be no matter what. And so great driving by Underwood to put himself in a very good position here early. We continue to run 8 of 250 complete. Shaganowski right there. He'll open up the lane for the 4. Now if I'm Lawrence, I'm not going to chop that 4 car too many times because he's liable to put the bumper to you. Again, he knows without a shadow of a doubt what it means. Get up there and get it done. Right now, Durant sitting right there behind Lawrence. We'll monitor Underwood. Right now, Underwood last time by 449. All the way back to P8 was quicker, but he's having a pretty good steady showing right now. In 6th right now in front of Skyler Grissom. Grissom right there behind him, single file. We're 11 into this one here tonight. Long way to go. Durant still putting pressure on Lawrence. Ooh, did you see Underwood out of shape? Off of turn 2, he'll let Skyler go. He'll drop to 7th now. A little bit sideways for Underwood there for a moment. Underwood is just absolutely doing everything he can to keep that car under him, and it's starting, I'm afraid, to go away here. 21 now to his back bumper, Benjamin Shelton, right at the moment. Meanwhile, Luke G. and Lawrence, 1 and 2. Either car leading the lap yet. Everybody hanging on right now. They continue to fight their way through this one right now. 14 to 250 feet. Lawrence out in front of the field. Luke G right there behind him. Great battle between these two drivers at the front of the field right now. Goes the tail out front at the moment, doing everything they can. 15 going on the board. So right now, Lawrence hangs on. Brian Underwood back there in 7th, still starting to fall back a little bit. Right now, that'd be the pass for Benjamin Shelton for P7 right now. But the car does not seem to be where he wants it to be. Has to realize that at this point. Little disturbing for him early on. Meanwhile, Luke G. Durant trying to get under Lawrence here. He is putting the pressure to the back bumper of Lawrence at the moment. Again, he wants that bonus point for leading the lap and then start working on leading the most here. The quicker he can get by Lawrence, the better that shot is. All over the back of Lawrence. Lawrence trying to hold it off. Remember, Lawrence has been the bridesmaid so many times this year. He's not going to just kill over and play dead because he wants to win a race here in the final go of the season. Underwood or Durant almost to the left side of Lawrence. Lawrence there able to get back in the front of a great battle at the front of the pack. Underwood still running 7th right now. Great race right now as they head off the corner once again, and right now is that 9 machine right there in front of Luke G. Durant, battling it out for the race lead early on with 20 going on the board this time by. Have to know if you're the 4 machine to get some points here. He's got to get around him. Underwood struggling a bit, and you know that, so that opportunity may be there to sweep in and get this championship. And oh man, could be big. That's or better right now. Run right now, 22 complete at the moment. Brian Underwood now up there doing everything he can. Stay hovering around that 7th spot right now. At Luke G. and Lawrence and Luke G. Durant still all over one another right now. This is huge for those 2 drivers at the moment. Luke G all over the back bumper of Lawrence at the moment. Right there all over the back bumper of Lawrence now, going to try the top side. That's normally not the preferred groove here, but he's going to make it stick, and Luke G officially led a lap that time by. So 1 lap led for Luke G. Durant, and there is that bonus point. There you go. There's one of the bonus points he can get up on the board for Luke G. Durant, I do believe. We'll double check that. Still side by side for the race lead. Durant now scored 2 laps in. So objective number 1 tonight, well, it's officially complete. That's a bonus point for Durant. Now he would like to lead the most laps early, or the most laps, but right now, that has helped him out a little bit here. Meanwhile, we'll go back as they're still side by side for the race lead. Durant and Luke G. Durant, top side of Lawrence. Double file city up front right now for the race lead. The battle continues. The battle for the race lead between Lawrence and Mr. Durant, side by side at the front of this field. Those 2 side by side down the back straightaway. Great respectful racing up front. They continue to run right now. The 9 on the bottom, the 4 on the top. The 4 going to pull ahead now. Can he get down? And he will lead yet another lap here. Great running here between these two drivers at the moment. I have to say, just wonderful racing all the way around. Man, oh man, what racing we have seen here tonight. Now Luke will pull back away little by little. Great racing, just amazing racing all the way around right now, but Luke G. Duran starting to pull back away. You see Grissom back here, Brian Underwood there as well. Great race for him at the moment as well. Right now, there's Luke G. Duran hanging on at the moment. Doing everything he can right now, doing a wonderful job. Leading the way in this one, we'll go back to Benjamin Shelton. Underwood back here, just putting around. He's inside that top 8. Perfect positioning for him. So again, Brian Underwood, again, knowing what he has to do here tonight and pretty much doing it at this moment. Job he has done. Underwood sitting in 6th right now, just holding serve at the moment. And up front leading the way, taking off laps, doing what he needs to do as well. Battle there brewing between the 9 and the 76, or the 79 of Mr. Wilson, right on the back bumper of Lawrence as well. Those two battling it out. Those two continuing to battle right now for position. Lawrence in 2nd, Allen in 3rd. After it right now as they continue to run right at the moment. And there we go, yellow on the racetrack. And I believe it was Tristan bringing it out this time. Take a look. Yep, Tristan lighting the tires up there, brings the first caution of the night out. So Tristan Ferris, being the first car to go around here, brings out the yellow. Now will we see any pit strategy here? Luke G coming down. What does Brian Underwood? Come on, man, stay out, stay out, stay out. Nope, Underwood, yeah, he is. He's going to stay out and get that a bonus point for leading the lap. Perfect move by Brian. Great move by Brian right there. That is points racing at its finest. Realizing his competitor came to pit road, stayed out, and now that point difference, well, we're back to even now. Wow, great job. Great job. Very aware on Underwood's behalf there to stay out and take that bonus point. As we continue to work our way through. Now he'll come down. Look at that. Beautiful. Stayed out. Got the bonus point. Now he'll drop it to pit road and take tires and fuel. He'll go to the rear. But he did what he needed to do there. Got that bonus point. Smart point racing for Brian Underwood right now. Brilliant move, I have to say, for Mr. Underwood there. He'll drop all the way back. But again, he countered point for point there. That's exactly what you need to do. Josh Gwynn now leads in the 5 camp. So Josh out front now leading the way at the moment. Great job for him. And again, we're working 38 to 250 here tonight. Tristan there going around, brings out the first yellow of the evening here in the WOSCRL Stars and Stripes Series here on Extreme Sim TV. Continue to run right now, 39 to 250 on the board here tonight from Martinsville, Virginia. How this pans out over the remaining course of this race. But again, Luke G and Brian Underwood both have led a lap at this point now. These cars off, the 5 off as well. We're back racing here at Martinsville. 9, the 4 right there. The 9 going to get a good restart. The 4, Luke G. Duran, going to be stuck on the top side. Alan Wilson back there as well. Great run for Alan there in the 79 camp, trying to hang on to it as well. Great racing all the way around. Check back deeper in the field. We got trouble and Underwood's involved. And no caution, but Underwood got a piece of it. Let's get around. This is going to be dangerous here. We'll get him straightened back out. What happened there? Because I know Underwood got a piece of it. What happened here? Underwood gets high and Foskett. Ooh. Luckily for Underwood, he was able to keep the car straight. Not going to be, he's going to lose some ground, but he kept the car straight. That's all that matters. Meanwhile, Luke G. Duran right there in second with Bruce Pearson underneath of him in a battle right now. And oh man. They continue to run at the moment side by side, the 22 and the 4 machine hanging on at the moment. Great racing here at Martinsville, Virginia. Great racing right now. 44 going on the board this time by Luke G. Duran, sitting right there in third. Alan Wilson in fourth. Everybody else trying to hang on behind him. Battle as they run at the moment. Lawrence Shaganowski up there as well. Lawrence hanging on in that race lead right now, doing a great job also. Everybody continuing to run right now here at Martinsville. 45 of 200 complete here tonight. Now Lawrence and Bruce right there nose to tail at the moment. They're all continuing to run right now as they fight their way around this racetrack. Lawrence out there leading the way. Bruce now to second. Luke G to third. That's the way they run right now. But they continuing to fight their way through here tonight from the Martinsville Raceway. Great racing all the way around here this evening. 48 going on the board this time by. 8 on the board this time by here as they fight their way through here at Martinsville Raceway. 22 working the top side of the 4. Great battle there for second as they continue to run. That is your battle for P2 right now. Great racing side by side at the moment. Side by side up front right now for second right now between the 22 and the 4 machine, trying to hold one another off the best they can. As we fight through here from the Martinsville Speedway, Lawrence out front right now. Lawrence out front trying to hold on. He has been the bridesmaid so many times here. Again, Lawrence has been the bridesmaid so many times this season. As they continue to run right now, Lawrence leading the way at the moment. So Lawrence leads here tonight. Lawrence leading right now, doing a great job holding everybody at bay at the moment as they fight their way through this one. Right now hanging on at the moment up front, nose to tail. The 9, the 4, nose to tail right now. The 9 and the 4 machine doing everything they can. Trying to hold on. The 4 lighting the rear tires up a little bit. We're lighting the rear tires up just a bit here. Four right there with that 9 machine of Lawrence there as well. Lawrence hanging on. Luke Jeter ran in second in that 4 machine, trying to get back underneath of him. Remember, he's looking for the most laps led if he can get by, and yellow is out. Princeton in the 51 machine, second incident of the night for Tristan. Take a look at it again here. Ubry right there, Tristan just losing it, and Underwood gets a piece of it again. Big impact. Tristan there, and Ubry nowhere to go as well. Where to go also. There we go. We'll get under yellow once again. Lawrence out front. Lead the way right now. Up front, Lawrence leading the way at the moment. Right now as they continue to circle around under yellow here tonight. Under yellow once again with that 9 machine up front right now. That 9 machine leading the 4 of Luke G. Duran right there. Great run up front. Lawrence and Luke hanging on to it. We'll get ready to go back to green flag racing in just a minute here from the Martinsville Speedway. Duran right there in second, still trying to come away. Let's check on Brian Underwood. Back in 10th. A little bit of damage on that machine. You have to be careful. You can't keep getting beaten, banged around here too much. If you're the driver of the 77, you're putting everything at risk every time you take a hit. And right now, running in 10th at the moment. Continue to run right now, 59, a 2 complete. But there, Lawrence there as well. Fighting our way through here. Lawrence up front of Luke G. Duran, sitting in second. So 60 on the board at 250 here tonight as we get ready to go back green. On the board of 250 here as we get ready to go back green flag racing once again. Lawrence and Luke G. Duran up front. Go coming to green one more time here tonight. Lawrence and Luke up front coming to green. Green flag going to fly right about now. Green back in the air. Lawrence jumps out ahead. Alan Wilson there in second. Alan up there with Luke G. Duran now dropping to third. Brian Underwood back here side by side in a mess of traffic here. Again, he's just got to be careful picking his way through traffic. You don't want to end up with a damaged race car trying to come through as we work to put 62 on the board. Ran up front, Brian Underwood trying to pick his way back into the top 8. Meanwhile, Lawrence leads with Alan Wilson in second. As they continue to run right now, 83 on the board this time by. 83 laps complete here from Martinsville, Virginia. Lawrence, Allen, Luke, Benjamin Shelton back here, Brandon Shirley, and Bruce Pearson and Skylar Grissom right there in the 24 DuPont machine, having a really good run as well. Underwood setting in 8th right now. Lawrence out front leading. Luke trying to get around Allen and Lawrence, but can't do it right now. He'll be stuck in traffic at the moment. 5 a 250 complete here tonight. Oh, Luke underneath the 79. That'll be for P2. He'll get the position down low coming off the turn 2 here. Drag race into 3 and clear. Give it to Luke G. Duran here. Great racing between those two drivers. 66 of 250 complete. 67 now this time by Brandon Shirley, Bruce Pearson, and Skylar Grissom right now running 7th. Nicholas Blicky right there. Folks, let's do some crank it up here live on Extreme Sim TV. All right, back here at Martinsville, Virginia, everybody continuing to run. Lawrence now losing the lead to Luke G. Duran during the crank it up segment. Duran back out front leading. Alan Wilson holding up Benjamin a bit here. This is the battle for the 3rd spot around the racetrack. On board with Benjamin right now to the back bumper of Alan. They'll stay single file down the back straightaway. File up by the wall. Brandon Shirley right here as well. You see everybody doing everything they can, trying to hang on. Bruce back here, Underwood in that 8th spot. In that number 77 machine, Brian Underwood trying to bring this thing home with a championship here tonight. Underwood on the back bumper of Grissom. Or excuse me, Grissom is in front of him there. And you see everybody single file down around the bottom up to Lawrence's back bumper. And I tell you what, Lawrence seems to be holding this whole pack up slightly. As you can see him working into the corner. Look at him all lined up behind that 9. Allen right there with the 21 there. I think Lawrence is just stacking them up here just a little bit as they continue to run single file. .76 at 250 complete here tonight, and you see it right now. Duran up front doing what he needs to do. Right now, everybody hanging on right now. Duran up front at the moment. Oh, Shannon and Tristan around for the 3rd time here tonight on the front straightaway, yellow back out. At Tristan right now. What a caution here as Luke G. Duran circles back under yellow once again here tonight. Duran doing everything he can. Remember, the gap coming in was 14 points. So right now, the way it sets, it would be if Duran gets the most laps led, if that is the case, I am showing as we continue to work around of that ninth spot being so right now it would have to be a ninth or better for Mr. Get the win here tonight. So as we continue to run here, 81 to 259. So if Luke G. Duran wins this race, gets the most laps led, as long as Underwood finishes ninth or better, he'd be all right. If he finishes 4th or 10th or worse, 10th, and Duran leads this thing, it would be a tie and it would go to Duran. So right now it is basically a 9th to 10th ball game. And that is assuming Luke G. Duran gets the most points here in this one. So this is going to be interesting. Here we go once again. Duran can get the most laps led along with the one bonus point he's already got. Let's go. Sorry about that, we had an encoder error. We're back underway here as we continue to run 84 to 50 complete. Luke G. Duran out in front. Alan Wilson now in second. They continue to run right now. Great racing all the way around up front. Duran back out front. We'll go check on Underwood in P7 and starting to move that car forward now is Mr. Underwood at the moment. 85 of 250 complete this time, but work the bottom is Underwood. He'll catch Skylar Grissom. Then back here one lap down with Early now out of this event and the 5 machine out as well. Right now leading Luke G. Duran leads here tonight. Out in front of Alan Wilson in second. Right now, you see the gap up front. Everybody else going to spread out behind them. Grissom along with Underwood and Pearson right there behind them as well. 87 to 250 complete. 87 to 250 in the books. We continue to run here tonight. And what a race we are seeing here in round 16 here tonight and the final round. Great racing all the way around here tonight as they continue to run right now. Right now, 88 to 250 complete. Oh, look, G up to Brian Underwood up the hill a bit. Lead right now, Alan Wilson in second at the moment. Lawrence there in third, Benjamin Shelton in fourth. Brian Underwood in fifth right now, 90 at 250 complete. Right there, Grissom hanging on right now as well. Tyler Grissom right there fighting through in seventh. Michael Bustle in eighth. Brian Underwood slides up the racetrack again. He's just got to take care of that car here tonight and keep it rolling. Great racing up front. Luke Jeter in the four with Alan Wilson a little bit behind. Lawrence there in third. Benjamin Shelton, Bruce Pearson, Brian Underwood there as well. Right now, everybody fighting through. Luke G. Duran leading right now in that number four. Number four, Bush Beer Machine leading here tonight at Martinsville. Right there with Benjamin Shelton in fourth. Great racing right now. Underwood sitting in sixth right now. Right now, Underwood right there in sixth. Seventh right now. Right now, you see Skylar Grissom sitting in seventh. Michael Bustle in eighth right now. Jim Foskett ninth. Hubry in 10th. Right now, Wilson hanging. Great run up there in second. Lawrence dropping to third. Hey, Lawrence, caution. I believe the caution may have been for Lawrence there. Caution is out. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. Contact there. Wow. A big impact there, Lawrence, up the hill. Wow. Caution out once again. Underwood going to stay out here. Play some strategy once again. Wow, what a night we have seen already over the first 97 laps here this evening. 97, 98 going on the board. Underwood will stay out once again. Again, a little bit of strategy, just playing defense for Underwood at the moment. Getting some strategy here. Again, strategy being played. Great strategy between these drivers. Everybody continuing to work their way, right? As we're 99 to 250 complete. But that audio driver must have went bad on me. I got it fixed for you. I don't know where that was coming from. So we'll get ready to go racing once again here tonight. Underwood out front for the restart here. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway once again. There we go, Wilson up high. There's Benjamin Shelton. Look at the 4 machine. The red sliding backwards here. Underwood leading some laps now. Big deal up front as they all continue to run. And what race that we have seen all the way through this one here this evening. And yellow is out right now. Caution back out on the racetrack. The yellow back out one more time. Lap 103 on the board. So back underway. Yellow again as the yellow flag flew. We all continue with the lead right now. Underwood again playing that strategy that he is known to play here once again, keeping that car up front. So right now, as we get ready for yet again another restart, Brian Underwood leads once again with the strategy call of the night one more time. So again, strategy call now, Underwood and Wilson. Up here near the front, 105 on the board. So 105 laps complete here tonight from Martinsville. So 105, a 250 complete. We'll get ready to go back green flag racing. Underwood leads this thing out front and has done a great job points racing all night. What a deal for him as well. So great job all the way around for Underwood to pull this off. And again, just play the points game for Underwood. That's all you got to do. And walk away with a championship here tonight. 105 to 250 complete here tonight. We enter our way closer to halfway. As we get ready for another restart here tonight. So as we get ready for yet again another restart. Again, thank you guys for being with me all season long. As we finish this one out here tonight, the season coming to a close. As we get ready to go one more time. So here we go, lights are off once again. And we will get ready to go. Once again, 107 on the board. Green flag in the air, we're back going once again. What a night it has been all the way through here as we get ready to go one more time here tonight. Green flag back in the air, back underway here tonight from the Martinsville Raceway. Underwood just itching his way closer and closer to a championship here tonight. Underwood leads right now, hanging on, doing a great job. Underwood leading the way right now with that 78 of Allen right there with him as well. So again, great racing all the way around right now. Well, what a night we are seeing here so far. Underwood right there leading, Wilson there in second, right there behind him. Luke G. Duran, Skylar Grissom right there as well. Luke G. desperate to come up with something to get back up in front. Right now, not in a great spot. Alan Wilson, meanwhile, going to make the move for the lead, and Brian Underwood smartly going to dive it down in there pretty deep. If I was Underwood, I'd just let this spot go. I know you want to win a race, but championship way more important at this point. He's going to go in on the high side. He'll drop to second and get Benjamin Shelton third. Benjamin Shelton right there behind him. Easy does it right now for these 3-4 cars up front. Side by side, almost goes to 21 to the 77. Shelton right there doing a great job. Will hop on board. He'll get underneath that 77 machine of Underwood. Looking to the low lane and side by side into the corner. Locking the brakes up a little bit, but clearing, coming off. Benjamin Shelton to second. Underwood drops to third. Again, Underwood stuck on the top side of the racetrack, but sliding back slowly. As they continue to run right now. Continuing to run right now up front, everybody going at it. There is a 2077-24 machines. Great racing right now. Now that 77 will go to the top side now, falling back further. 7th now, 8th man Underwood way high. I'm sure he didn't want to drop back quite this far, but he continues to drop like a rock here. That is not great. There's Jacob Hubry right there behind him. 116 to 250 complete this time by. And Hubry right there behind Underwood. Wilson Duran up front right now. 117 to 250 here tonight as they continue to run. Great racing around up front right now. $119 on the board. Wilson and Benjamin Shelton right there as well. Luke G. Duran, nice run for him, and Skylar Grissom there in the 24 cam, and Jim Foskett having a heck of a run as well. Boy, these guys are just getting after it here tonight as they continue to run right now. Wow, what a race we have seen all night long here this evening. These guys continuing to go at it as they fight through right now. $120 of 250 complete here tonight as they run. Alan Wilson leads the way in the 79 camp. 122 on the board. $122 of 250 complete this time by Wilson and Shelton out front with Duran in third. Duran again doing everything he can. Man, oh man. I am concerned here for any chance of Duran to pull this off. It's going to be close here as they continue to run. Duran underneath the 21 machine. This is going to be really, really hard for Duran to do much of anything at this point. And Shane Aussie leading Duran. There is Duran right now, second on the board with 41 laps led. And right now he's battling for second, so he's going to be trapped right now, just a little bit behind what he can do. Jim Bosket. Bosket, third, fifth, Bruce Pearson. Michael Bussell all right there, Jacob Hubry all hanging in there. There's Tristan. There's Luke G. Duran right now, continuing to hanging on at the moment, doing everything he can. Luke G. Duran, desperate, trying to hold off and do something. When does the desperation show through for the four? And this is going to be tough here tonight for these guys right now. See Luke G right now in that four machine. On board with that four machine right now. Man, what racing we have seen all night long. They continue to run 130 at 250 complete. You're on board with Benjamin Shelton and Luke G. Duran right there as well. You see it right now, 130 at 250 complete. Alan Wilson up there in the front. And Luke G. Duran sitting there in second. Shelton in third. And that's the way they run off front here as we are over halfway through this one at Martinsville. Duran now starting to get back to the back bumper of Allen. If he can get by him, start picking up those laps led again. Right now, Underwood back to 11th here. Wow. Look at Underwood right now, all the way back at P11. And right now, that's going to open the door up for Duran. So Duran really needs to get up there and get around Alan Wilson here. He's got the door open if he can take it. Man, oh man, if Duran can do everything he can to get by Wilson. Some great run. The third spot right now is Shelton. Again, another good run for Shelton. Great racing all the way around up front. These guys at the front of this field. Man, oh man, oh man. If that four machine can get by Alan Wilson, this would be huge. As they run right now, single file. This is not going to be good. Taking a look here. So as they run right now, Underwood's setting in 11th. So right now, if Fade's finished, let's put it this way, if Luke G. Durant can get by Allen and win this race, and Brian Will Underwood finishes around where he's at, believe it or not, that is going to be Luke G. Durant's championship right now. Man, oh man, oh man, Luke has to know what he is facing here. Underwood in danger of going a lap down. That's not going to be good. Car starting to step out, 20.2. Last time by Underwood up the racetrack. Car steps out, and Underwood trying to hang on to it. Wow. Underwood's car has fallen off the cliff of handling right now. Wow, you're looking at a 4-second gap between Tristan and Brian Underwood right now. Lawrence on pit road, pretty much out of this event. Underwood desperately just trying to motor this thing around. 143 at 250 completed tonight. Luke G. Durant all over the back bumper of Allen Wilson. At the moment, these two battling for the race lead. Great racing up front. 144 of 250 in the books here tonight. Wilson right now, right there in P1 right now, trying to hang on. So right now, everybody hanging on. Oh, this is going to be interesting. What can you do to pull this off right now? So right now, 147 and 250 complete here tonight. Man, oh man, oh man, alive. They continue to run right now. Now up front, Allen Wilson and Luke G. Durant right there in second. These two battling at the front of the field right now. Now, as they battle up front, these guys putting on a show here at Martinsville, Virginia. As they continue to run right now, 151 of 250 complete here tonight. The 151 of 250 complete. As they fight through, it's a great racing up front. Right now it is going to be Wilson leading the way right now, hanging on up front of this field. 153 of 250 in the books. So as they inch through right now, what a race. So as we run 155 and 250 in the book so far, great racing. Alan Wilson up front, and that 79 Blue G Duran in second. Wonderful, wonderful racing all the way through here tonight. 160 on the board. Luke G. Duran up there in second. Benjamin Shelton in third. Skylar Gressel in fourth. And there is Bruce Pearson and Brian Underwood getting ready to drop a lap down here as well. And what a night it has been all evening long. Yeah, just a great race here this evening. I'm very much impressed with what we've seen tonight. Right now, nose to tail at the moment up front. The nose to tail up front, Alan Wilson, Brian Underwood, who is about to go a lap down here if he is not careful with 160 and 250 complete. And Underwood maybe in a little bit of jeopardy right now with Wilson and Duran right there behind him. There is Luke G. Duran, Benjamin Shelton right there. Oh man, what racing. Luke G. Duran sees it now. Wilson gonna put a lap down to Brian Underwood. Oh, Underwood high, here comes Duran at pot. Very simple at this stage of the race. Luke G. Duran wins this race, and Brian Underwood finishes 11th. It is the Luke G's championship. However, if Brian Underwood finishes 11th, Luke G's finishes where he's at in second, well, it's going to be Brian Underwood's championship here tonight. We are down to that point of the season where one spot separates it. Everybody get ready for a shootout. Luke G. Duran has an opportunity to get it done. He's already the all-time winningest driver in WOSCRL history so far. Now he looks at it and goes, what do I need to do? And we're actually going to bring these records up here. All-time win list goes to Luke G. Duran right now with 13 wins. He needs one more tonight, and he needs it to go his way for him to walk out with a championship. Underwood now one lap down and continuing to drop. And the issue is he's going to come to pit road. So Underwood to pit road here, lap 61. He's going to take tires, get off strategy, and try to do something. Wilson, Luke G. Duran up front. Underwood in just dramatic trouble here tonight. over the rest of the field around him right now. That Chevrolet on pit road. He'll take tires of fuel. Don't speed, Luke. Don't make this worse. He's on pit road. Here he goes. 4 tires of fuel. Desperately trying to come up with some sort of strategy to make this up. Wilson leads Duran in second. Duran now knows he is all over the back bumper. He is trying to come up with some way around the 76 of Alan Wilson. That would be his $1 million goal right now. 169 and 250 complete. Nose tail down the front straightaway this time by 169 on the board. So right now, 169 and 250 complete here tonight. Right now, across the stripe, once again, they will go. 170 up 250 complete. Wilson doing everything he can to stay in front of Duran. Duran staying with him. Underwood right now, 2 laps down. But fresh tires and fuel on board that machine. So Duran to Luke G. Duran now in second. Brian Underwood right there as well. There's Wilson looking to put Tristan Ferris a lap down. So Wilson working the gap now up to Tristan Ferris right in front of him. Then it would be Jim Foskett also. Would be the next car after that to go a lap down here tonight. Wilson sideways off of third 4. See here. 76 laps on this set of tires. Right now, Wilson now starting to lose ground a little bit. Now, again, Underwood on this fresh set of tires. About a second faster than these guys that are staying out right now. As they work their way into 1 and 2. There's their Luke G all over Allen right now. Out of turn number 4. Now, what Brian Underwood does not need right now is a yellow, because that would kind of trap him in the position he's in right now. 175 on the board. Right now, that number 4, all over the back of the 79. Now, Alan Wilson holding him up, this time bunt. 176 on the board at the stripe. Right now, fighting our way through. G. Duran there in second. Wilson, Benjamin Shelton, Brian Underwood right now in 11th. If you told me coming in tonight that Brian Underwood would be running 11th, I'd be calling you a crazy, crazy person. Because I would not have seen this coming. Underwood being just this far back to even open up the gap for Duran. This is really unreal to me that he's this far back. And this car is that far off right now in this race. And the trouble of it is, we're running out of time very dramatically. I'm actually really surprised, for one. It can't be understated, the caution, and that's not what Duran. Man. And Underwood is going to be trapped. A lap behind Ferris will be the lucky donk car. Oh no. Josh Kenther better. Brian is a champ. No, not necessarily. Well, right now Brian's 11th and he is out of the running of this. Man, as they run, yeah, but you got to think, I don't see Luke staying behind Allen. I just don't, Josh, and I'm telling you. Underwood is in a bad spot right now. And not only that, you know, look, you're looking at now Underwood being trapped a lap down in 11th when this cycle's out. And right now, Wilson has the most laps led, but Duran is only about 20 laps or so off of that. Duran gets up there and gets the most laps led here. That's another bonus point back to Duran. And so that's going to move the needle again, right? That would mean 10, you know, Duran would be the champion. It should come out to be about a tie there. If Duran got the win and got the most laps led here. Who would have thought that Brian Underwood would even be in this position right now? Now, Tristan on pit road right there is big. He's going to fall a lap down on pit road. So is Underwood. Tristan should have got the lucky dog. I'm kind of confused how this is going to work out. Tristan rolling. Underwood on pit road there. Where is the pace car? Pace car coming through. Underwood's going to have to get that car off of pit road in a hurry. And he does. Wilson will lead. And Luke G. Duran busted on pit road with a speeding penalty. No. What happened here? On pit road. C takes off. Something happened here. So now Luke G. Duran gonna lose all of those spots. Man. Wilson back up front. Calculators burning now. Underwood currently in 11th. Yeah, tie goes to Luke with most wins, so you're looking at such a fluent situation, Josh. But right now, as of now, Luke does not have the most laps left. So we're going back green. Luke will restart 9th. Underwood restarts a lap down in 11th. Green flag back in the air. There's Underwood, Kristen. That's the battle for the lucky dog in 10th. And clear. Maybe possibly clear for that number 77 of Underwood. That's what he needed to do. Now Luke's got to figure a way back through traffic. Man, oh man, he's letting Underwood get back into this thing. Underwood coming back. Luke G stuck in traffic. Luke G Duran right there in that number 4 machine out front. Alan Wilson leads a great race car. Luke cannot get stuck up in traffic here. He's got to go. Again, now with Underwood running in 10th, he would need to win and get the most laps led to get it. Jesus almighty. Up to 7th goes Duran. Wilson leads. Grissom now looking at it. Pearson right there in 3rd. The vice tightening here at Martinsville. Luke G up to 6th. Underwood like, hey buddy, I'm staying with you. Luke's like, I got to get back. Or Luke's got to get to the lead. Underwood's thinking, I got to get my lap back to take this out of Fate's hands realistically and get it more back in my hands as we continue to run at 188 to 250 complete. .188 of 250. What can you do? Oh my goodness, Shelton up there. Man, oh man, look at that. Benjamin Shelton in 3rd. Bruce in 4th. Lawrence season gonna end in the shower. You know, 12th here tonight. But right now, we take a look at Luke G. Duran moving in on Michael Bussell. 4P5. every lap that drops by here, this is going to be much harder for Luke to get the most laps led here. Every lap that goes by, that opportunity kind of starts to slip. Right now, Wilson at 79 led Luke at 41. Now a 40-lap difference. If he don't get by him in a hurry, well, you're going to run out of time. You're not going to get that most laps led bonus. And that will pretty much give it to Underwood as long as he finishes 10th or better if that happens. 60 to go in the race. And counting down. Now 59 to go. And it is now exactly a 40-lap difference between the two right now if Luke G got the lead at the moment. And that's not going to happen. He's going to run out of time. So now, as we begin to take the opportunity for most laps led points off the table, that makes it simple. Underwood's going to outrun Tristan. That's where we're at. I mean, if he can do that, come home 10, it is not going to matter what happens with Luke G. Durant. Again, because Luke has not gotten those most laps led bonus points. Allen leads. Right now, Luke's best friend will be Skyler to get around Allen. To stop the bleeding on these laps here. Lead thing. Aaron is Luke G. Durant in 5th. He's closing in on Bruce. Bruce right there in front of him. 195 to 250 complete. Bruce gonna slide up. Here comes Luke G. Durant. Luke G. to 4th. With 55 laps to go. Underwood sitting right there. Tristan 4 seconds behind him. Got a good little gap over that at the moment. 197 to 250 complete. Wilson and Grissom up front. With 53 to go. Man, oh man, oh man. You have to be kind of disappointed if you're Underwood, because Durant, because that door was wide open there for a while, but I feel like that door is beginning to close on Luke G. Durant. It's not closed yet, but it's getting smaller and smaller. Opportunities getting less and less. Coming to 50, right around 50 to go next time by. Wilson leads right now. Underwood back here in 10th. 11th is Tristan. Right now, Luke G, Allen Wilson, Skyler Grissom, Benjamin Shelton. Now Luke G moves in on 3rd. Luke G. Durant goes to make the move. He'll close into P3 right now. And you gotta be wondering in the back of your head, what can I do? See right there, Underwood behind him. Underwood knows he's in good shape right now in 10th. Here comes Luke G. Durant for 3rd. He does it down to the bottom. Down the front, straight away we go. Luke G starting to blink out a little bit there. That could be an issue for Luke. Wilson out front right now. We go back to look at the 48 to go. And folks, it is official. Luke G. Durant, even if he led every lap from this point, let's see, 47, so 40 from now. Yeah, there's just no way Luke G. Durant could get the most laps led at this point. Yeah, right there you have it. I'm doing math in my head right now. Luke That option is all but off the table now for that driver. And that is just another option gone bye-bye at this point for Luke. Now Underwood knows all he's got to do is finish 10th or better, and it's going to be his race to lose, or his championship. One car here behind him in Tristan Ferris that he's got to hold off in the DoorDash Chevrolet. 2:07 on the board. 45 to go. And oh man, you got to sit there and think to yourself, what could have been done different here tonight, strategy-wise, for Luke? But at this point, it is what it is. Right now, he is down to that third spot, closing in on Skyler. But again, now racing for the win. He has no control over what happens to Underwood here in this 10th spot at the moment. Man, oh man, Underwood, you just got to take care of this car, friend. You don't want to do anything goofy here. You're in a pretty good spot. You've got a gap over Tristan with 43 to go. I feel pretty comfortable for Underwood right now as long as he don't make a mistake. Underwood, this thing coming back to his way here. At times, looked like the door was wide open for Duran. Duran right there to second. Wilson, let's not understate the fact that Wilson leading here tonight, doing a great job. And you can't understand that, or understate that at all. Alan Wilson looking for his first ever win here tonight. If he can complete the deal here. Coming to 2:11 on the board. We're down to 40 to go here on Extreme Sim TV for the WOSCRL Stars and Stripes Series in this 16 race season. And oh man, 40 laps, all that separates it now as Luke G. Duran has moved to second. Duran to second now. 2.9 off of Alan Wilson. And Underwood right here. Doing what he needs to do right now with Michael Bussell right there behind him. Tristan right here. Tristan kind of in trouble a little bit. Oh boy, what a night we have seen, folks. Taking a look out front, Alan Wilson over Luke G. Duran with Skylar Grissom. And boy, oh boy. Michael, the man Bussell right there in the 15 machine hanging on. .215 on the board this time by. Oh, Underwood out of shape. You don't want to do that. Take care of that race car. Bussell sitting in fifth right now. Here we go. Fighting our way through here tonight. 217 on the board. Right now, Alan Wilson up front at the moment. Luke Eater in there as well. 217, 218 this time, but Wilson right there in that 78 machine leading Duran. Grissom right there in the 24 DuPont machine as well. Benjamin Shelton there in fourth. Michael Bussell in fifth. Bruce in sixth. Seventh is Jacob Hubry. Great race. Again, these guys up front going after it here for the championship. 219 on the board. Alan Wilson, Luke G. Duran. Grissom right there in third. Benjamin Shelton in fourth right now as well. These cars nose to tail. Michael Bussell, Bruce Pearson, Jacob Hoobry. Right now, hanging on at the moment. And oh man, what a night. So great to see how this race is turning out. Right now with 220 laps complete. Man, boy, oh boys, they closed it in on this one. 222 on the board. And guys, this thing started back, way back. Oh, we got cars out of shape right there. They started racing back on, what was that? May the 1st at Daytona. And now here we sit, September the 18th. As this thing draws to a close here tonight. And it's Luke G. Duran sitting in second, but Brian Underwood continuing to have just the type of run he needed to bring himself the championship. Alan Wilson there as well. And again, I want to give a big thank you and shout out to Future Designs, Warrior Wraps, Next Level Racing, Grid Finder, everybody that came on board to make all this happen. As we close in to 225 on the board of 250 here tonight. 25 to go. And we continue to fight through Luke G. Duran right there as well. Luke G. right there hanging in the mix. Luke G. right there, but Alan Wilson well on his way to go into victory lane here tonight. Alan Wilson out front, continuing to lead. Right now, Brian Underwood sitting there in 10th. He's right behind the 21 camp of Benjamin Shelton. Not moving a bit right now. 227 on the board. Oh, right now, Alan Wilson leads the way at the moment. Luke G. Duran in second. Skylar Grissom in third. Fourth is Benjamin Shelton. Michael Bussell in fifth at the moment. 228 to 250 complete. Single file they run. But Underwood up the racetrack. Right now, Wilson lead. Underwood out of shape. Just hang on to it, buddy. There's no need to push it right now. You've seen Underwood out of shape, and you've seen that car go away in the past here of this race. He's just got to hang on to it. Wilson right now getting ready to put another lap on Tristan here in just a moment. And you see it right now. Everybody hanging on. Tristan back there. Underwood right there as well. 20 laps to go. Duran 3 seconds off of Allen. Right now as they run. Great racing overall here tonight. And oh man, fighting our way through. The ending, and yellow is out, and that's Tristan around on the top. So Tristan around, he is going to be around. Caution is out. Oh, Tristan involved yet again in another incident. Let's take a look at it. Him and the 79 and Wilson making contact. Tristan going around. A doubt will put Nicholas Bolicki was one lap down. He'll get back on the lead lap. He should anyway. So there we go. Bolicki should be your lucky dog car. And congratulations to Bolicki. Going to get that lap back here. So the lucky dog will be Bolicki. So there we go, Nicholas Bolicki gonna get the lucky dog here tonight in that 55 camp. So there you have it. Nicholas Bolicki gets that taken care of. And we'll get ready to go once again. So 15 to go. One more time here tonight. So 15 laps left in the season. As we get ready to go once again in the WOSCRL Stars and Stripes Series, we get ready to fire this thing back off once again. But we'll get ready one more time here tonight. And this is going to be huge as we get ready to go. So again, everybody is ready to go. We are as well, as we continue to fight our way through with 14 to go. So, as we get ready to finish this one out here for Season 3, with 13 laps to go, Alan Wilson leads, trying to get his first win of his career here in WOSCRL Racing. And right behind him, Skylar Grissom, looking for win number 2. You got Luke G. Durand up there ready to go. But we are getting ready to go green. 13 laps to the end. Can Wilson hang on to his first win? To go, green flag going to fly. 12 laps to go, great restart for Wilson, Grissom, everybody, a couple of spun tires, including the 21-inch help. 12 laps to go this time by. Way up by the wall, that is Michael Bustle right now as well, fighting through alongside Jim Bosket. Great battle for the top 5 spot. They'll get single file here. Jacob Hoobry right there. Tristan Ferris right there as well. Here we go, 11 laps to go at Martinsville. There is the 8:15 of Bustle. Durand, Wilson, right there as well as they go single file. Luke G. Durand right now in third. Benjamin Shelton, Michael Bustle, Underwood, Hoobry, everybody up here in that top 10 position, or top 9. Brian Underwood, we're just trying to bring her home as a champion here tonight. That's all he wants to do is bring that car home right now with 10 to go. Underwood, Wilson right there up near the front, as well as Luke G. Durand battling it out for the race win. Coming to 8 laps to go. Durand moving in on Wilson. For turns 3 and 4, he'll dive on the brakes. Wilson will cover. Here we go. Look at that. Wilson up high. Duran underneath of him. Duran gonna make the move to the bottom. Luke G. Duran, new race leader at Martinsville. Moved by Luke G. Duran. Now Wilson falls in behind. Here we go. Right now, everybody fighting their way through here at the end. The bitter end comes down to this. Great racing. Luke G. Duran pulling away. It looks like he's going to add another win total here tonight. But unfortunately, point-wise, Wilson out of shape. Yellow is out. And Foskett around Underwood trying to get caught back up. Let's see, did Underwood get involved? Here we go. Foskett going to go around off of turn 4. Ooh! The 22, the 10 sneaks by. And Underwood comes to a complete stop here. So I'm concerned for Underwood. Will it give him the lucky dog? Even though in theory it should. Let's see if the 10 came to a complete stop. Because sometimes if you come to a complete stop, it won't give it to you. The 10 kept rolling a little bit better. Underwood come to all but a complete stop. But let's see, does it give him the lucky dog? If so, that's going to put him in a great spot. If not, and yep, right there it is. So Underwood going to get waved around. Correct, the car trying to get around, man. You know, he's excited. That's pretty much going to lock his shot up here. Duran leads. That is pretty much going to do it for a championship battle. So lucky dog going to Brian Underwood this time around. He's going to be stoked inside that race car. He wouldn't say anything, but he has got to be stoked to get that lucky dog. And there it goes. He'll get back on the lead lap. So now we come down to 3 to go. Wilson still trying to get his first win of his career. Everybody else knows the tell. So here we go. 3 laps to go. So we will get ready to go back at it once again with 2 laps to go this time by. So here we go. It'll be 2 to go this time by, as we get ready to finish this one off tonight. Man, oh man, this is going to be big for these guys. Finish this one off. Three laps to go. Luke G. Duran, lights getting ready to go off on the pace car. So lights getting ready to go off on the pace car. We are ready to go once again. And what a great job. So here we go, coming to 3 laps to go. Luke G. Duran, green flag in the air, we're underway. Here we go, 2 laps to go. Now Luke G. Duran leads here tonight. 2 to go. Wilson trying to stay with him, can't do it. Caution. And we're not done yet. Yellow is out. We'll try to determine Underwood possibly involved. Let's go take a look. Underwood didn't need this, to be honest. No, Underwood not involved, but he did not need. Oh, the 22 going around. That is going to put Kristen back to 1 lap down, but it's not going to matter. Checkered flag is out. Luke G. Duran gets the win, and Brian Underwood comes home under the yellow flag, yellow and checkered. Great job officially, P9 here tonight. And look at that. Here it is, the WOSCRL Season 3 champion, Brian Underwood. Congratulations, Brian. Checkered flag is out. Luke G. Duran getting the win. Underwood getting the championship. And there you have it. Wow. The champion, Brian Underwood, right back there working, snaking his way through to the front straightaway. What a great job for Brian Underwood here. There we go. That's going to score Underwood P10. Duran with the win. There you have it. Wow. Luke G. Duran getting the win here tonight. Wow. I'm going to go double check everything, but I'm pretty sure I got it dead on. What a night. Great job there by both those drivers. Great battle to the bitter end. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. It scored Bruce in front of Underwood. Bruce went around, but Underwood gets scored in 10th. Let me do math. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, tie. Give it to Duran. Are you kidding me? No way. It's got to be Duran then, because by account, that's 14. You're kidding me. Wait a minute. Wait, hold the phone. I'm going to get an admin to concern to double check here. Folks, we'll be right back in the booth in a moment. Drama at Martinsville. Admins are discussing the running order. The 22 brought the caution out when he spun out. That would have gave Underwood night. However, iRacing scored Bruce Pearson in front of Brian Underwood, which gave it back to Luke G. Duran. We're going to talk to Luke G. Duran, our race winner, and we'll go from there. Luke G. Duran, Matt in the booth, get a copy.
I got you.
Alrighty, we're not going to talk about the championship just yet because there's some scoring going on right now due to the way the caution fell. So let's focus on one thing here, the race win first and foremost.
Yeah, I got a little bit lucky on that second to last caution, and a bunch of people stayed out, and I pitted, got me 4 freshies, and they didn't have a chance after that.
Well, dude, you did a great job. You got back to get the win here and put yourself in this position to maybe, I don't want to say for sure, be the champion this season, depending on how this scoring works out. How do you feel to even be in the position that you may have got it?
Well, first off, I have to say, I have to apologize to Lawrence for the 15th time about that stupid wreck. But I'm just disappointed that I missed a race for it to be this close and to leave 40 points on the board not to be able to get,
Yeah.
So that's what really stings.
Yeah, and format. Well, again, congratulations on the win and a possible championship. If you get awarded a championship, stick around because I'll bring you back up here. But I don't want to call anything yet because we got to get that situated. But you did a great job coming home with the race win.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Again, I got lucky, and I think Brian's going to win it by 1 point. That's my math.
Well, my math has you the champion, but that's with Brian in 10th. The 22 car spun out and brought the caution out, right? So when he spins out, Brian goes by him, which would have put him in 9th. But iRacing scored him back in 10th, which would give you the championships. I don't know. We will see what the admins rule on this. And I'm actually what we're going to do, even while I got you up here. Fans at home, I'm going to show you a replay to show you what I'm talking about. So, welcome to broadcasting, Luke. Because I'm trying to keep all this, again, dude, congratulations on the win. Let's go back here. So you're leading the race, the yellow comes out, right? At that point, you knew the race was over, correct?
Yes.
As soon as that yellow flag flies. Now, I forgot we did not have a green light checkered in there, or what have you. And I was thinking it was going to be another attempt, but it was not. So that was the end. So we're going to back up here to the caution. And to think about it, dude, you're the most winningest driver right now in this series at the end of the season. How do you feel about that in particular?
We always like winning. You come out here and try and win races. You never know when you may have to miss a race. So the championship is up in the air. Everybody's may have something going on. So you never know,
right?
Who may pull that out. But what? That's eight wins in a season. May not be the champion, but you sure feel like the champion.
All right, so we're watching on it. I know you can't see the screen. I'm going to let you go here, bud. I'm going to talk to Alan here as well, but stick around in case I need to pull you back up, brother.
All right, man.
All right, buddy. All right, Alan Wilson, P2 here tonight.
How you doing?
Well, I'm over here working out a whole championship debacle. What you up to?
Oh, just trying to figure out who's the champion.
Well, do you know where the situation lies right now?
I don't. Luke thinks he's got it by, or that he's lost it by a point, so we'll see.
Okay, so the situation is as follows. When the yellow came out, right, Alan? The 22 spun out, right? Involved in that incident. All right, but he was not the cause, quote unquote, of the caution, right? Because it called it on the 47. There go. Okay. It put Bruce back in front of Brian, right? Which moved Brian back to 10th. Which by my math would be a tie. Tiebreaker goes to Luke.
Interesting.
So
well, this is the problem with iRacing when there's a caution and people get involved and they put them back up in the lineup.
Exactly. But if the admins rule that the 22 is behind Brian, it's Brian's championship. So back to your race, coming home second here, fighting for your first ever win.
Yeah, a little bit disappointed to be honest. I think we had that one, and we shouldn't have had that caution at the end, but we did. We made the bad call, and Luke got the 4 fresh tires, and he went out and got the win, and kudos to him. And if he gets in the championship, that'll be an interesting turn at the last few laps there.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting here. And I tell you what, dude, you had a great run tonight. I was hoping you'd come on with the champion or with the win here to get your first ever win at least.
Yeah, I was too. We definitely had the car, and it was really good, especially on the long run. But we made the bad strategy call, and gotta put it all together, and we just didn't put everything together tonight.
10-4, buddy. Well, it was a great run nevertheless, my man.
Yep, thanks to you. I appreciate all the work you did over the season. Thanks to everyone in the league, Lawrence, and the boys back at Highside, and we'll get ready for next year.
All righty, man. Well, congratulations. Great run here tonight. Second, buddy.
Yep, thank you.
All right, we're going to go talk to Skyler again with his P3 interview. Hey, Skyler, buddy. It's Matt DeBooth.
Yes, sir.
All right, P3 here tonight. Let's talk about that first. Great run.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I usually run pretty good here. Alan and Luke are just on a totally different level tonight.
Well, great run here, coming home third at least, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's a good way to end the season.
Boy,
a wild night.
Boy, you want to talk about a way to end the season, right? Oh, man.
Yeah, it's Martinsville, man.
I do not want to be in you guys' shoes right now. Because either way, right? Either way, it's tough, right?
Right. Obviously missed the race at Bristol, and that just made things even tighter. And then you had the race tonight. It was back and forth. The cautions really benefited Brian there to win the championship. So we have that official.
So it is on Brian to win the championship, correct?
Yeah. Let me drag in the points manager real quick.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right.
Josh, if you want to go ahead and let them know what happened with the points.
So I forgot that Brian lit a lap early on in the race, and that gave him the extra point. So that would give him 2,220, and Luke had 2,219. So
By
Brian
1 point. And that's scoring Brian in 10th, correct?
Correct.
All right, there you have it, folks. Wow, what a way to end this, guys. Good job, Josh, on getting that figured out. And Skyler,
Sorry.
Hey,
Sorry about that mistake.
It's all good. Could you imagine, though, if he hadn't have got that? Because of the
Yeah, it would have
scoring.
been a tie.
Yeah, because of scoring. It would have been a tie. Wow.
It's a crazy way to end a good season.
Right. Well, again, we will get with our champion here in a moment. Josh, thank you for your work dealing with the points.
No problem.
Skyler, man, it's been a blast all season. For what it's worth, it's been an absolute blast.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you broadcasting this season. And yeah, just thank you for broadcasting and getting our league out there, and we wish you the best, man.
I know Tristan wanted to come up here at some point. I'm going to talk with him after we get our champion up here, and then we'll go from there.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you.
No problem, buddy. All right, let's get this officially the driver of the 77. Brian Underwood, it's Matt in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, it is official, buddy. You are the champion.
Yeah, it was definitely a wild night for sure. I definitely thought I actually lost it there. So I was too. Actually quite surprised.
I did too. I did too. Because you both led a lap, so that evens you out. And you came in, 14 back?
Yeah, I think I had 14 ahead going into the race.
Or 14 ahead, and so, yeah, it was a heck of a night.
Yeah, it was, I didn't even think I was going to be able to finish the race. I had other priorities, but she actually stayed asleep through the whole race, so she must have wanted me to pull that through.
Well, hey, that works, man. Congratulations, my man, on a great championship. I know how much it means to you to get out here and get one of these.
Yeah, it's definitely nice. I did win one like a year ago. Was in the Cup car, so this would be actually my second with this group of guys. So it's really nice racing with these guys. I definitely didn't deserve it as much as Luke did. I mean, come on, he had 8 wins this year. Just he missed that one race, and that made the difference. Hopefully next season, instead of not giving any points, they'll give him like last place or something, because he deserved it more than me, for sure.
Yeah, man, what a way to end it, though. Holy cow. Dude, I'm
all the way
shocked.
to the finish.
Bro,
yeah, it is.
Okay, so you come across the finish line, right? And I show a graphic as you as the champion, right? And then I start counting on the ticker, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, so there was kind of confusion there. I thought I had to finish 9th. I got back on. I thought I got my lap back, and then I was like, okay, I got a chance. I only got to get one spot, so I line up behind Tristan, and he didn't go. So I went to the right, and they give me a black flag. I passed one car. I was like, okay, I got it, and then I got blacked, and I lost the spot. So I was like, oh shit, this could go sour.
It's like,
but
oh man,
I guess I needed 10th, so I got lucky there.
Yeah, yeah, like I still don't, even for me to be fair, I still don't completely know the whole. Like I know, but I'd have to go look at it myself to understand it, if that makes sense.
Right, and I got that lap lead, and it actually killed me because it got myself 2 laps down. Yeah, because it got me out of whack on fuel cycle, so it was chaotic.
Well, Brian Underwood, I want to officially thank you and say congrats, buddy. Season 3 champion. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Oh, I mean, there's a long list. I mean, look at my drivers that stayed through here week in and week out. Skyler, he keeps putting these leagues on. Seems like he has a good little group helping him run it. I'd like to see, hopefully, get some more drivers for the following season. I might be able to run it.
Well, I know you'll have one more at least. You might be talking to a driver over here.
Oh, yeah. Well, that'd be great. I mean, the more in the field, the better. That was a pretty good turnout for Martinsville. Usually everybody runs away from those, right?
Yep. Can't form, man.
But yeah, it's that's pretty much it. Everybody in this, and you for putting on the show.
With 16 races, man, and you come away with a championship, Brian.
All right. Thank you.
Well, dude, congrats, man. Have a big celebration.
All right, I will. You have a good night.
You too. All right, let's get Tristan up here. Oh, Tristan, buddy. What a night. You got me, Tristan.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, dude, what a night. Holy cow.
Yeah, it was definitely entertaining all the way there to the end.
Have you ever? No, I've never.
Yeah, I think, let's say congratulations to Brian for winning. I know there at the end he was a little confused with. I was just trying not to influence the race there at the end, so I just sagged back. I was already 2 laps down. I raced like Pee Wee Herman that race, so glad. I think I ended up finishing 5th in the point standing, so not too bad of a season, but room to improve.
Man, you had an up and down season. You had a rough night tonight.
Yeah. I was about to say the start of the season, I had about 2 or 3 good races, missed a race, and 2 during the regular season. And up until the playoffs were going good for me until last week, got caught in a wreck with Alan, and today just nothing went my way. But I just want to thank all the drivers that have raced this season. Without the drivers, obviously this league wouldn't be here. I appreciate you for broadcasting the season. It's nice to actually have a broadcaster be there in and out for every race and be able to stay on top of things. So going forward, we're excited to see where the league goes, and hopefully you get some more drivers. We had some driver turnover towards the end of the season here, but hopefully get some more talented next season.
Well, there you go. And I've actually got it on my screen right now. Next season 4 coming up. Flash there on October the 9th. I'm seeing here.
Yeah, I was about to say we all get a 3-week break. Luckily, my vacation fell just on time. Me and my wife, we planned a vacation 4 months ago, and it just happens we're leaving Monday. So I get a nice postseason vacation pretty much. But hopefully everybody enjoys their off season as well and ready to go on October 9th. So
Well, you
be
got
fun to.
you got Future Designs on board, Lone Star on board, Next Level Racing on board, Grid Finder back again, Butt Kicker back again, OLPR, all the great people coming back, dude.
Yeah, we got a lot of sponsors, new and old. I know Warrior Raps is leaving us, but Next Level, they've actually signed a 1-year extension. We got some racing peripherals online store. They're on board. Just a lot of good sponsors, and without the sponsors, we couldn't put it on an affordable league, and I'm glad that we were able to partner with them, give out some prizes. I know Brian, he won a next level racing seat tonight, so got to get some information to him, and hopefully he'll be able to. I know he said he may not be able to be there full time, but hopefully he can still join us on a part-time basis. We're really gonna miss him and his talent. So
yeah. Brian's a great driver. Now, go ahead and plug where the races will be broadcasting next year and do all the plugs for next season, buddy.
Yeah, so next season, like I said, it's still going to be the ARCA car, still going to be the WOSCRL Stars and Stripes Series. Still going to have Next Level on board. Still going to have Grid Finder and Future Designs. We're going to add some advanced peripheral racing online store. Going to add Butt Kicker and a few more others. And like I said, we'd like to have between a 20 and 25 driver field. So we got some work to do in these next few weeks, but we didn't have any trouble filling it out this season. With everything we got going on, we got some more prizes next season, and hopefully this season's or next season's even better than this one. So.
And one last thing before we go, where can everybody come watch the show and watch me come beat up on some drivers now try to win a championship?
Oh, yes, sir. So next season we'll be on OPRN network. Let's say just excited to be on there with them. I know when we started this series and he was one of the broadcasters we were looking at, and now we're at the stage where he can broadcast for us, so we're very appreciative of everybody that's helped us along the way and everybody that's going to continue to help us going forward.
And for it, I will say this before some of the people that follow me leave comments here. This was a mutual call. I wanted to go racing on Saturday night, and that's what we decided to do. So I'm looking forward to getting in a car next year. It was fun being in the booth this season, but time to put the helmet on and go Clash racing here in just a few weeks.
Yes, sir. The Clash definitely produces some good racing and a 50-lap race. So we'll be glad to see everybody watching us and all the drivers being there and putting on a good show for us.
Well, before we go off air, all the drivers that are listening, I want to apologize in advance if I get into you anywhere that's a short track, a.k.a. Martinsville.
I hear you. It's a chaos.
Well, man, Tristan, it was fun this season. I appreciate it. It was a blast. Thank you to all the partners we had with Future Designs, Next Level Racing, Grid Finder, Warrior Raps. Thank you guys. I don't think I missed anybody this time around. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks. I'll be in the driver's seat, Tristan.
Yes, sir. See you then. And once again, thank everybody for making this season so great. And hope to see you next season.
And for guys. Well, guys, thank you for coming out and watching. This has been the WOSCRL Stars and Stripes series for the final time in season 3. Hope you all had a great night. Everyone stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in Daytona in the 61 car for the Clash. Until then, stay safe. Good season, Tristan.